I can't help but feel like such an idiot for the way I treated you. Every day, I regret the choices I made and the pain I've caused. I'm paying a heavy price for choosing the wrong path, and it weighs on me constantly. At the time, what seemed like a black and white situation was actually so much more complex, and I failed to see that. I acknowledge that my actions have caused a lot of misunderstanding between us, and I've shaken your trust. It was never my intention to hurt you, but I can see now how deeply my choices affected you. I own that fully. But I also want you to know that I'm following my heart now when it comes to you. The feelings I have developed for you are genuine and run deeper than I initially realized. It's been exhausting being alone and reflecting on what I've lost. I've come to understand that you are not just another person in my life, you are someone special. I'm committed to working through our issues and coming back to you with the love and patience you deserve. Please be patient with me. Sometimes fear and insecurity get in the way of how I communicate, but I want you to know that I'm not here to come and go. This isn't a passing phase or a fleeting moment for me. I'm here to stay and build something meaningful, something special and long-lasting with you. You are not someone I could ever see as a temporary fling or someone just passing through my life. That's why I initially stepped back. I wasn't ready for something as real and deep as the connection we share. But I've always wanted something genuine with you. I had to take a step back, not because I didn't care, but because I needed time to reflect, to grow, and to work on myself. I needed to become the kind of person who could give you the solid foundation you deserve. I want to build something real with you, something strong enough to withstand anything life throws at us. Only then can I offer you the commitment you deserve. Maybe even a proposal of marriage, because that's how much you mean to me. You are the complete package, the kind of person anyone would be lucky to have in their life. You're not just someone to pass the time with, you're marriage material. I don't think you fully realize how incredible you are. In a world full of superficial people, you stand out. You are giving, kind, and you hold your self-respect in the highest regard. That's one of the things I admire most about you, your strength, your integrity. You've brought so much value and positive change to my life that I often wonder how I could have been so blind before. Your unwavering loyalty, your understanding, the way you prioritize our connection over everything else, it's something that warms my heart every day. You have this romantic, poetic side to you that makes me feel seen in ways no one else ever has. The way you blush when I tease you, your dedication to nurturing our bond, everything about you has left an imprint on my soul that no one can ever erase. Loving you has been a roller coaster ride of emotions, but it's a journey I wouldn't trade for anything. Through the ups and downs, I have become more sincere, more committed, and more dedicated to our relationship. Your love holds a place in my life that is irreplaceable. The respect, devotion, consistency, and sacrifices you've made for us, for this connection, set you apart from anyone else I've ever known. No one else has my attention the way you do. I've come to realize how much I let fear, insecurity, and the opinions of others cloud my judgment. But I see things clearly now. You haven't just won my heart, you've earned my respect in ways I can't even begin to explain. I'm humbled by the depth of your emotions for me, by the way you understand me even when I don't say a word. You have a maturity and sensitivity that surpasses any other woman I've ever met. You are truly one of a kind, and I've never respected or loved anyone the way I appreciate you. Even the people around us see it. They notice how deeply you've touched my life, and some are even jealous of the connection we share. No one has ever held my attention the way you do, and no one ever will. I am grateful for the love and respect you've shown me, and I want to spend the rest of my life showing you that same level of care and commitment. You are an amazing person, and I am honored to be a part of your life. I know I've made mistakes, but I am ready to move forward and create something beautiful with you, something lasting and real. You deserve nothing less. I know you're angry and upset with me because of everything that has happened between us, especially in the recent past. I understand how my hurtful words and my failure to act when you needed me left you feeling completely alone and miserable. You are one of the most important people in my life, yet I made you feel as if I didn't care about you, as if your feelings didn't matter. The thought of this breaks my heart because I never meant for you to feel that way. I can sense that every time you think back on all these things, your heart aches, and it forces you to shut down emotionally, almost as if you're trying to close this chapter of us forever. But deep down, I believe your soul still longs for the love and connection we once shared. Despite everything, I think you still crave it as much as I do. It's strange how we've both unknowingly hurt each other, bringing up old wounds from the past, reminding each other of painful events and the traumas we've gone through in our individual lives. I realize now how much of that pain we brought into our relationship, without meaning to. We both carried burdens that made things even harder for us. I know things weren't easy for you, and they weren't easy for me either. It's almost as if we were meant to be true lovers, but at the same time, we became each other's teachers. We taught each other some of life's toughest lessons. I guess that's the way love works sometimes. It shows us who we are, even in the most painful moments. After everything we've experienced, it's no surprise that we started feeling disconnected from each other. All the emotional triggers, all the things that stirred up old wounds, made us both feel insecure about the relationship. I know I've asked myself so many times, does she really love me, or is she just trying to make me feel insecure? There were moments when I doubted your feelings, thinking maybe you were jealous or trying to make me question myself. But deep down, I know you must have had similar thoughts about me. You probably asked yourself, if he really loves me, why does he treat me like I'm just an option? Why does he make me feel like I don't matter? All of these questions, all of the doubts we both had, only led us to a deeper understanding, a truth that's been there all along. We are each other's true love. No matter what we've gone through, no matter how far apart we've felt at times, we are soulmates. One of the most important things I've learned throughout this journey is that love is not always easy. It's simple to be attracted to someone on a physical level, but love that is based on physical attraction alone rarely lasts. True love is built on something much deeper. When love has an emotional foundation, when there's an unbreakable connection, it can be incredibly tough, but also unshakable. That's the kind of love I feel for you. It's the kind of love that endures through the hardest moments, even when everything seems to be falling apart. You, my queen, are the one I want. I need you to let your guard down, to let me back into your heart, because all I want is to make you feel good, to show you that I'm not going to hurt you again. You are the only person who has ever truly encouraged me to grow, to push past my flaws, and to keep moving forward. There's something irresistibly sweet about you, something that captivates me in a way no one else ever has. You have a power over me that no one else possesses, and I deeply regret not allowing you into my life sooner. I know I took too long to open myself up to you, and for that, I'm sorry. But I want you to know that I'm working on changing that. I'm actively moving towards you, preparing to come to you with a proposal that reflects how much you mean to me. Trust me when I say, it's impossible for me to envision any other woman in the way I see you. You are the one. The only time I've ever felt this kind of protectiveness, this deep sense of possessiveness, is when I encountered you. There's no one else who has ever made me feel this way. Every time I look at your picture, my heart tells me the same thing over and over again: you are the one I'm deeply in love with. and I will do whatever it takes to show you that this love, our love, is worth fighting for.